Good morning, everyone. Welcome to 8 West. It's Friday. We've been waiting for this day all week long.
Oh, yeah.
Nice weekend and a lot to do this weekend. I'm so excited for it to start.
It is going to be a great weekend, a big weekend, of course, for country music fans across West Michigan.
Yeah.
This is the weekend that people wait for all year long. It's the 20-year anniversary of the B93 Birthday Bash.
20 years?
20
I guess I didn't realize it'd been going on that long.
Yeah,
That's
just incredible. So happy birthday to B93, and they love to share this free concert. It's grown from the first year was in 93 that they had the first concert. That was in Ionia. It was a one-day event, and then through the years it's just gotten bigger and bigger. Eventually went to a two-day festival. This is one of my favorite pictures. I've been to almost every birthday bash. This is from 2002.
Okay, so I don't know country music like you do. I'm like, who is this guy?
It's Charlie Daniels.
Okay, I know the name.
Oh, yeah. Deb went down to Georgia.
Know it by just seeing it.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite memories of the birthday bash because remember the weather bug? You remember that, right?
Yeah,
we still
I do.
drive
It's
that all around.
adorable.
This is when it was still at the Allegan County Fairgrounds. But the funny story about this was in 2002, my youngest, Jen, was 4 years old, and she was having a little bit of a, let's just say, attitude problem that day. She locked herself in the weather bug and would not come out. And so you see, the biggest thing was Charlie Daniels was looking in the window of the weather bug, and you see he's not a small guy.
Right.
And when you're 4 years old.
Did she open it for him?
No. She like, and then he says, and then he just kind of, he's got that southern twang. He turns to me, he says, well, you're just going to have to leave her in there. You want to take this picture or not?
Yeah, well, hopefully the sunroof was open to get a little fresh air in there. So that's
she did eventually come out. But anyway, 20 years of the celebration. Okay, gates open at 10 tomorrow.
Okay.
The music starts at noon. It's at the U.S. Motorsports Speedway.
Which is a great venue. It's right there,
venue.
but that could cause some problems when traffic is concerned because that is a really big thoroughfare right there.
Yeah.
You know, leading between Grand Rapids and Kalamazoo.
Yeah, so an Allegan County Sheriff's Department, of course, will be out there directing traffic. They're expecting 60 to maybe 80,000 people there. You have to have a ticket to get in, but it is free. And I understand, Little Bird told me this morning that there are still some tickets available.
Neil and Reese?
Yeah.
Two little birdies.
Exactly.
Terry's friends, Neil and Reese.
You can get them at Subway restaurants.
Okay.
So there you go. And by the way, there's a 20-year recap of all the highlights through the years on B93's website. The hottest was in 1995. I was at this one. The temperature on the stage, because it's a big black stage, at the peak of the concert, Mark Chestnut was the headliner that year, 130 degrees.
Oh my goodness.
It was so hot.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I think I might have been at that one actually because I was covering it as a news story.
Oh yeah.
How people were trying to stay cool that year because it was amazing.
It was just
they had
brutally
paramedics
hot.
on standby and
That's
everything.
exactly right. It was still in Allegan at that point.
So you still want to think about that when you're going out. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit cooler this weekend.
Yeah, great weekend.
Compared to that.
Yes.
But definitely keep that in mind. Keep yourself hydrated and have a good time.
Have a great time, yes. Post some pictures on our Facebook page. Send us some pictures. We'll show them on Monday.
You're going to be there?
I can't. Unfortunately, I cannot this weekend. I might sneak in for a little while, but
Jordan Carson is going to be there.
Yeah.
She's going to give us a recap on Monday. So if you can't get there, you're going to get all the highlights.
Yeah, find Jordan.
Yeah. Okay, so I had a really good time last night. I saw a friend of mine that I haven't seen in a while, and she's familiar to some of the people that watch our show because we've had her on our show before. Betsy Bee had moved away about a year and a half or 2 years ago. She's a children's clothing designer who grew up in the Rockford area, and she has the most amazing clothes. You know, you talk about having this love. She learned sewing from her grandmother. She's a young woman herself.
Right, yeah.
And really made this business of really cool, fun, and pretty decent price clothes for something that's custom made for children.
Right.
So Betsy's back in town, and she said, I have a gift for Collins that I have never been able to actually give her. I want to stop by her house. And so she did, and it was great to see Betsy because she had moved out to Philadelphia for a short time.
Oh, nice.
And so she came in, and she said, I am ramping up Betsy Bee, and at the end of July, I'm going to have a great big line for fall.
Wow,
So we're going to put a connection up if you want to see what Betsy's doing for the fall. But I wanted to show you some of these things, and I know that, you know, maybe being a grandma isn't that far away from you now that you have one that's married.
Exactly, and we're not making any announcements or anything like that. Just got married 2 weeks ago, but
no,
nothing like that.
not.
But but I do find that the grandma gene is me is starting to clear up.
Well, we have a lot of grandmas and grandpas that watch our show, and parents as well, and people that just like some cute clothes to give as gifts. But look at this little onesie here. This is for Collins. It's the 9 months to 12 months. It's so cute, and Betsy's signature thing that she does is she puts a lot of tulle on things, so it's very, very girly. And so you have these are the actually leg warmers. We have tons of these pairs, and these were for Coco because
So
she bought gifts for both girls with a tulle here, and then the little hair thing. We've got lots of those too from Betsy. And then this beautiful onesie here with a cupcake and a little cherry on top.
She's so creative.
She's so talented.
Betsy, thank you so much.
I just get warm feelings when I see her stuff, and
Yeah.
she's so amazingly creative, like I said, and she sews the coolest stuff.
Yeah.
She makes even some wear for moms, maternity, but really focuses on the little girls, and it's all fun and it's all whimsical. And like I said, we'll put that connection if you want to kind of find out what she's up to for fall, because I've learned a lot from her. She took this Coco.
Yes.
Shot of Coco, and we've been big fans, and this is when Coco was probably about a year and a half ago, but just the most fun things, actually comfortable things, and learned a lot about what it takes to really put together a small business. It is a lot of work to
Right.
market yourself and to get yourself out there and be seen and maybe get picked up by a store. She dreams of having her own store in the Grand Rapids area where she can
Nice.
sell all her clothes and other like-minded designers as well. So
We should
hopefully
maybe
that
have her on 8
happens.
West, maybe later this summer, into the fall, as she
She's
launches
such a
her line.
sweetheart.
Yeah,
So Betsy, welcome back. We're so happy to have you and your amazing clothes.
so great. Well, I have to
Close
share
by.
with you something that I've had, a little bit of an adventure. I'm redecorating. My daughter,
Yeah.
Jen, is moving into the basement. And so we actually found this way to one of the walls in the room we're going to be a little creative and out of the box with.
Okay.
I decided to do chalkboard paint, but under the chalkboard paint, I'm doing a primer that turns the wall into, basically, I think it's a metallic wall,
Okay.
so that magnets will stick to it. So you have to do
Neat.
3 coats of it. So I was painting yesterday, and I said to Jen, this was the color that the wall used to be before. But
This looks like the wall in the weather office.
I know,
Is
the
this your
paint-
practice wall at home?
I know. Well, it certainly could have been. So the blue is actually what the color is of most of the room, but
Okay.
this black
That's
is
beautiful.
the primer that turns the wall into a magnetic. So I did a couple of coats last night, and then I actually decided to test it out by throwing a couple of magnets on the wall. And look at that, they actually stuck.
Oh, that is
Isn't
cool.
that so cool?
Was that easy to apply?
It was
what
pretty
was the degree
easy.
of difficulty
Okay,
here?
the degree of difficulty, easy to paint. I'm having a huge challenge cleaning the brushes and cleaning the black out from underneath my fingernails.
So that's kind of a temporary thing
Yeah.
on the side. Once you get your hands clean by next week or something, it'll be great.
I got to do the chalkboard cover for all that. So anyway, I'm super duper
Great idea.
excited about I've discovered I actually had this hidden almost talent I didn't know about. I actually like to paint.
How did you learn to do this? Did you go to the paint store? Or did you go on Pinterest, or did you see it
You know
somewhere?
what? I watch a lot of the home improvement shows, so I was kind of inspired by that. So anyway, so next time you're doing decorating,
I know.
give me a
I
call.
tell ya.
I'll do the painting
Come
for
on
you.
over.
I can't sew or do any of the rest of the stuff, but
That is fantastic.
I can wield a paintbrush.
Hey, it's all about doing that stuff and being able to do as much as we can ourselves.
Have a little
these
pride in
days.
it. Yeah, it's exciting.
Absolutely. Well, we've got a jam-packed Friday for you, from food to entertainment for your home. We're going to talk with the producer and star of The Screw Tape Letters, a stage adaptation of C.S. Lewis's novel. They're in town for one day at DeVos Performance Hall.
And these, the creations of Gourmet Valet, may be just the answer to the stresses that get to making that nightly meal ready for your family. This may be an option to consider.
I can't wait to learn more about this.
Yeah.
And some great design ideas for your home, from couches to area rugs, pillows, lamps. If it's made in America, it is on sale. We'll take you to UBU Home Furnishings.
And it's the weekend's biggest movie. Our movie guy, Aaron Lafferty, will be in with a review of Brave.
I might actually go to the theater this weekend.
One right up your alley, right?
Never do that anymore.
It's the animated adventure about a Scottish princess, and expected to be big at the box office this weekend. And of course, if there's one family in West Michigan who's all into the princess, it's Rachel's family.
I think Disney has really hit upon something there. I know
so.
a lot of families in our position.